Shakespeare is many things. It may be something that you think you can see, but it's actually hiding. When we usually think of Shakespeare, we would think of William Shakespeare. Nobody knows how Shakespeare started his career. We may assume that he probably hired some people to help him in the theater. William Shakespeare was born on April 23rd, 1564, in Stamford-upon-Avon. He had two children, Susanne and Hamnet, and he had his wife, Anne. Shakespeare most likely started performing his plays in 1592. The end of his career probably came a couple years from his death in 1616, and ironically he died on April 23rd, which happens to be his birthday. Shakespeare originally became famous in the 18th century, though he did perform in the mid-17th century. Shakespeare knew that he had potential to write plays in 1590. He enjoyed the theater and longed to be a part of the act. As a child, William grew up in Stamford-upon-Avon, which is located in Warwickshire. In school, Shakespeare loved to learn about Latin, Greek, and English grammar. William's father, John Shakespeare, was a farmer, and his mother, Mary Arden, did not work. She was mainly a housewife. William was the oldest of 6 siblings. William's father, John, served for the town council. In 1568, John became high bailiff, which means he was an official who keeps order and carries out arrests. He was granted the coat of arms in 1596, which meant him and his family were firmly protected. Before William was born, his parents had already lost 2 infant daughters. After William's birth, his parents had 5 other children. Gilbert came after William. Gilbert was born in 1566 and later died in 1612. After Gilbert came Joan. Joan was born in 1569 and later died in 1646. Joan was the only Shakespeare child that outlived William. After Joan was Anne. Anne was born in 1571 and died in 1579. Richard was born after Anne. Richard was born in 1574 and died in 1613. Finally, Emond. Emond was born in 1580 and later died in 1607. After Shakespeare's rise to fame, there are some plays that we probably recognize, such as Hamlet and Romeo and Juliet. These were both created by William Shakespeare. Shakespeare spent most of his time in London before he moved to Stamford shortly before his death in 1616. We don't originally know how Shakespeare died. We think that he died of a disease, or maybe even murder. All we know is that Shakespeare died on April 23rd, 1616. He was 52 years of age. Some of us love plays and musicals more than others, but we should all appreciate the effort William Shakespeare put into giving us quality performances.